In this video, I will show you how to create a simple car in Tinkercad. Before I get started, I wanted to show you which axes I consider which. So in this video, I will refer to the x-axis or the x direction. And so that's going to be this horizontal one as the word work plane is facing you, which is the home view. The y-axis is going to be this one that kind of goes back into the screen. And the z-axis is vertical, up and down into the air. So the first step is to drag a box onto the work plane and resize the box to x equals 100, y equals 50, and z equals 5. The second step is to drag a round roof to the work plane. Then we want to resize this round roof to 40 in the x direction, 50 in the y direction, and 15 in the z direction. I'm going to use the Align tool next. To do that, we need to select more than one object. So to do that, you can click kind of at the top left of where you want to drag and select, and let go to select both of them. Or a more precise way, you could click one of them, hold down Shift, and click the other. And this can be useful when you have more things on the screen that you're only trying to select some of them. So once you select both shapes, you can use the Align tool to line them up in a certain way. In this case, I want to align to the left in the x direction, which is going to be this dot, the center in the y direction, which is going to be this dot, and nothing in the z direction. Then I'm going to deselect both objects. So I'm just going to click away so that nothing is selected. And I'm going to select the round roof only. And from the home view, which is if you click the home button, you're going to move that round roof 5 units to the left. So you can click the arrow key on your keyboard, press the arrow key 5 times. I am going to duplicate this round roof so it's still selected. I'm going to go to the top left and hit the duplicate button. You only need to click it once, and what that does is it makes a copy directly on top of the original. So I'm just going to move that copy out of the way for now. Then I'm going to group the one that I have already lined up how I want it. So I'm going to select both of these, and I'm going to click the group button. That makes them one object. I'm going to do something similar with the other round roof, and I'm going to align it to this on the other side. So I'm going to select both, click the Align button. I'm going to align to the right in the x direction and to the center in the y direction. Then I'm going to deselect everything, select only the round roof in the home view, and go right 5 units. Then I'm going to group these together. After this, I want you to drag another box to the work plane. I want you to resize this box to x equals 70, y equals 50, and z equals 10. Then I want you to raise this box 5 units vertically. So move it 5 units up into the air. To do this, you might want to rotate your view. So if you have a trackpad on a Chromebook or a laptop, if you hold down 2 fingers, you can rotate. And when you click the box, you'll see a cone at the top, a small black cone. When you click that cone, it's going to come up with some numbers if you start clicking and holding and moving. So if I click and hold it and I drag, you'll see some numbers pop up. There's one in the corner over there, but you'll see that it moves up to 5 units. So then you let go, that means it's 5 units up in the air. So I'm going to go back to the home view, and I'm going to use the align tool again, which means I'm going to select both of these things, click align, and I'm going to align it to the center in both the X and the Y directions. Then I'm going to group these two shapes. Next, I'm going to drag another round roof to the work plane. And I'm going to resize it to X equals 50, Y equals 50, and Z equals 15. And I'm going to raise this round roof 15 units vertically. So I'm going to click on it, find the black cone, click and hold until this goes to 15. Then I'm going to select both again, click the align tool, and align to the center in the X and the center in the Y. I'm going to deselect everything by clicking away. I'm going to select only the round roof shape, and in the home view, move right 5 units by pressing the right arrow key 5 times. Then I'm going to select both of these and group them. After this, I'm going to drag a roof to the work plane, and I'm going to resize the roof to X equals 50, Y equals 50, and Z equals 13. I'm going to raise the roof 15 units vertically, click the black cone, raise up to 15. Then I'm going to align again to the center in both of the X and the Y direction. Then I'm going to deselect, and I'm going to select only the roof and move it 7 units to the left. Remember, when you move that, you want to be in the home view. Then I'm going to group. I'm going to do this again, drag another roof to the work plane. I'm going to resize it to X equals 20, Y equals 50, and Z equals 9. I'm going to raise it in the air 15 units vertically. Then I'm going to select both again, align. I'm going to align to the right in the X direction, in the center in the Y direction. I'm going to deselect everything, select only the roof, and in the home view, push the left arrow key 20 times to move left 20 units. Then I'm going to group all of this. Next, I'm going to drag a round roof shape to the work plane. I'm going to make it a hole. So I'm going to click here, the hole. And I'm going to resize it to x equals 40, y equals 50, and z equals 12. I'm going to raise it 15 units. And select both, align to the center in the X and the Y. Deselect everything. Select the whole only and move to the right 5 units. Then I'm going to group them together. And this will cut out a window. So this is my body of my car with my roof, and I'm going to raise it 10 units up in the air. So I'm going to click this and go up by 10 units. And then I'm going to change it to whatever color I want my car to be. So I'm going to have my car be silver. Next, I want to add wheels. So I'm going to drag a cylinder shape to the work plane. I'm going to change the color to black. And I'm going to resize it. X equals 20, Y equals 20. And then I want the height to just be 3. So I'm going to click this height, make it 3. Then I want to rotate this so the wheel is kind of standing up in the proper direction. And when you're rotating, you have to be careful about which rotation arrows you choose. So when you click on an object, you'll see 3 sets of rotation arrows come up, right? Here, here, and here. And you can rotate in any of the axes. So if I want to rotate it up around the x-axis, I'm going to choose this one. So I'm going to start rotating, and I'm actually just going to type in 90 degrees. I find that easier. So you'll see that it stands up like this. If you rotate it in an improper direction, just click undo and choose a different set of rotation arrows. Okay. Next, you'll notice that this is kind of below the work plane, and I want it to just sit on the work plane. So I'm going to click it, and I'm going to drag it up. It's going to be 8.5 units to get to 0, which means it's sitting on the work plane. Then I'm going to select both shapes. I'm going to click the Align tool, and I'm going to align it to the center in the X direction and the right in the Y direction. So if I was looking from that Y direction, I'm going to click that right one. So that's going to put the wheel kind of in the middle there. I'm going to deselect everything by clicking away. And then I'm going to go to the front view. Okay. What this does is it makes it so that when I click my arrow key, it moves in the direction I want it to. So I want the wheel to move 1 unit towards me. And if I am in the front view and I click this wheel and I click the down arrow key 1 time, it will move it 1 unit towards me. Okay, and then I can kind of rotate back and I can see that it's moved it so that it's mostly kind of underneath, but there's a little bit of it sticking out. Okay. I'm going to select the wheel only. And I'm going to duplicate it. Just the top left duplicate button makes a copy directly on top of the original. So I'm going to move one of them 30 units to the left. And then I'm going to move the other one 30 units to the right. Then I'm going to group these two wheels together to make them a set. So to do that, I'm going to hold down the Shift key. I already have one wheel selected. I'm going to select the other one. I'm going to click the group button. Then I'm going to go to the left view, which means I want to look at the car kind of from the front of the car. And then with my two wheels selected, I want to move the duplicate to kind of the other side. So I'm going to use the left arrow key 49 times. Oops, I forgot to duplicate. Click the duplicate button. Now I'm going to click 49 times. And you'll notice that it's set up the same way as on the other side, and it lines up, so they line up with each other. Last thing I'm going to do is make this all one object. So I'm going to group all of those pieces together. Make sure you have all of them selected. You can see that those wheels are selected as well. I'm going to click the group button, but I still want my wheels to be that black color. So I'm going to go back to this color button and then I click multicolor, which is going to separate the colors as if they were ungrouped, but the object itself is still one object and is grouped. And that is kind of the simple base of the car that you can now personalize and change to be the way you want.